from the next session onwards, we will be having case studies. So sometimes I would be giving you all case studies to read prior to the session. So it is expected that when a case study is given for you all to read, you all should go through it at least once or twice, because initially I'll give you small caselets, which are nothing but business scenarios, chote caselets we can start with. And I will first conduct one case analysis in the class, in the session. I'll explain you all how to approach a case, how to have the alternative solution picked up, and how to draft it also. So that will give you a fair idea of how to solve a case study for this subject. So your mindset थोड़ा आपको बनाना पड़ेगा कि case study को किस तरह से approach किया जा सकता है. So during the session itself, I'll be giving you all certain tips when we actually touch some case studies in the sessions which will follow from next session. So I think we'll begin. I'll share the screen. Again, the same instruction that you are supposed to mark your attendance in the chat box. If you have any query, please leave the query in the chat box so that I can attend it. If not within the session, I'll reply it as and when possible, maybe through WhatsApp or maybe through chat box as per the time we get. Okay. So let's begin. I'll share the screen now. Is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll proceed with the next subtopic in the chapter, first chapter. So this is the chapter scheme which we are dealing right now. As I've mentioned, initially we are going a little slow. And as we move ahead after chapter 1, I will also give you certain case studies. I'll give you certain concurrent assessments, certain test or quiz. And once we complete our chapter 1, I would have a question answers session also. If you have any doubts, so we can have that kind of a session also based on your inputs. कि अगर आपको चाहिए ऐसा कुछ एक chapter होने के बाद, then we can take a revision and then there will be a test. Let's see how we. This is the pattern which I have thought of. So एक chapter जब चल रहा है तो क्लास एक्टिविटी भी रहेगा, जैसे केस स्टडीज है, या आई विल गिव यू वन आर्टिकल टू रीड एंड इट इज एक्सपेक्टेड दैट ये चैप्टर खत्म होने से पहले वो आर्टिकल आपको पढ़ लेना चाहिए. सो टुडे आई विल post one article to you. I'll see how I can post it, maybe on WhatsApp or through email. I'll hand it over to Prasad sir, and we can see how we can approach that article. वो कैसे अप्रोच करना है वो भी मैं आपको बताऊंगी. But then mandatory thing is that whenever I'm sharing something with you, it is your responsibility to read it. Okay. So let's begin with today's chapter. The title is Understanding Strategy. We are continuing with the earlier chapter scheme, wherein in the earlier session we have completed the concepts of strategy and level of strategy. And today we'll touch base the strategic management meaning, distinction between a strategy and a tactics. What is a strategic management process? So these are some of the topics which we will be covering today. Just taking a recap, what were the key takeaways of the previous session? Because this particular session is built up on the previous session, so it becomes worthwhile to revisit quickly with this one slide what we have talked about earlier. So here you can see a strategy. Basically, when we're talking about strategic management subject, the first thing comes to my mind is, why are we doing it? So definitely, if you don't want to fail in any activity undertaken, any project undertaken, it's worthwhile to devise a plan, because if you are failing to plan, as I said, you are planning to fail, and that becomes your first baby step towards designing or framing out some strategy for your work to be done. Okay, so definitely it is having a systematic efforts involved in it, and it requires a lot of patience and planning. So strategy is a business approach to a set of competitive moves that are designed to generate a successful outcome. So that outcome has to be predefined or visualized. A strategy is management's game plan. Why game plan? Because this game plan, it's called as a game plan because ये एक जुगाड़ होता है एक तरह का. I'm using one Hindi word, but then that is it. That's the best word I can use it, because whatever optimal resources we have to think from that perspective. Optimal माने जो भी resources हम लोग use कर रहे हैं अपने business में, अपने project में, how we are going to use it optimally. What would be the best combination of this resource utilization? वो हमको यहाँ पे तय करना है. And as you know, the market conditions, we need to forecast, we need to have that vision. Hence usko game plan bolte hain, because sometimes we collapse, sometimes we win. So हार एंड जीत जो होती है तो वो हमको ध्यान में लेनी चाहिए और सावधानी से ये स्ट्रेटेजिक स्टेप आगे लेके जाना चाहिए. So hence it is called as a game plan, because you have to have that team spirit, game spirit, and the proper precautions for every step you take. And strengthening the organization's competitive position, strategic management is definitely worth it. It is a way you can satisfy the customers, because in business, once you satisfy your customer, they are locked in as your customer. Locked in माने वो आप उनका और आपका एक bonding हो जाता है. You are they are the loyal customers for you. So वो loyalty लाने के लिए आपको उनको satisfy करना है. जैसे पहले जमाने में when we talk about market, when we talk about in terms of customer, earlier the seller, it was a seller's market, whereas later on the buyer became the king. Customer is the king. लेकिन अब का जो दौर चल रहा है, कस्टमर सेटिस्फैक्शन की वजह से कस्टमर सेटिस्फाई होता था, मतलब व्हाट यू कैन से कस्टमर किंग होता था. नाउ दैट सेटिस्फैक्शन लेवल इज आल्सो एलिवेटेड. जैसे हम बोलते हैं ये दिल मांगे मोर, दैट इज if okay, this particular product is giving me this features, what if that is giving that some other product B may also give me the same features? So what are the other additional things which that particular product is going to give me? That will become the delight, not just satisfaction. So definitely that level of quality and customer satisfaction has also changed as times are passing. Obviously achieving performance target, ye bhi ek reason hai. So 3 big questions are involved in the strategy. Where are we now? Where do we want to go? How will we get there? And how do we know if we got there? ये आप strategic questions अपने खुद के लिए भी आजमा सकते हैं, जैसे आपकी पढ़ाई के लिए कि अगर आप MBA कर रहे हो तो अभी क्या क्या बाकी है आपका करना. What are the pending list? Where are you now? कितना बाकी है आपका काम. जैसे SIP का ले लो, वो भी एक आपका एक प्रोजेक्ट जो चल रहा है, तो आपका स्टेटस क्या है, ट्रैकिंग जो चल रहा है मेंटर्स का, you need to also think over it. It's your responsibility. So you need to have some strategy. Okay, अभी हमारा कितना हो गया है, कितना बाकी है, कितना देर लगेगा, what is the deadline, how are you going to actually now chase it? So these are the strategic questions we need to ask so that you actually get into the alternative solution. हर query के लिए, हर problem के लिए solution होता है, but you need to actually brainstorm and proactively get involved in that. We also saw in the last session the levels of strategy. Quickly, I can just walk through these particular levels. So these levels of strategy basically are devised with the help of this particular pyramid. I have explained you why pyramid, because the levels are nothing but the group of people in an organization having certain authority, responsibility, and the way the communication happens from top to bottom and bottom up, right? So when we talk about the top level, these are the responsible people for all the corporate level decision making. These are the decision makers, like the CEO of the company, right? So there are certain examples which I can give you at the level of strategy. That is, there may be a single line email which a particular CEO drafts and gives to his subordinate, who is the business head of a particular segment of product. Okay, यहाँ पे diversified company ली थी, इसलिए ये example यहाँ पे दे रही हूँ. So a CEO of a particular company, of a diversified company, he may write a particular mail, just one liner, that I want to expand my business in such and such a country or such and such a continent. That's it. That is the global view of a particular upcoming project. So that is a strategy. It could be because of, the market situation. It could be because of the recession. It could be because of the boom. It could be, the reason could be government policies. There could be a reason of competitiveness in technology, or the technology might have become obsolete. It could be the requirement or need that has arisen in that particular area of geography, or that world. Okay, or it could be as simple as we have some revenue which is there and we can afford to expand our business. So there could be multiple reasons why and when and how we can actually think of an expansion. But that strategic eye, the top level has. And with a single email, I'm just giving an example, with a single email, they actually formulate it and they pass it on to their next subordinate level, which is actually dealing with the business strategies. So corporate level strategies ban gayi. Now they will further give it to the idea to the responsible group, which is at the business level, general managers. So these general managers convert the business strategy into reality, because they are the we can say जो डिजाइनर्स होते हैं. जैसे कोई प्रोडक्ट लाइन का थॉट अगर टॉप मैनेजमेंट में दिया, तो उसका फीजिबिलिटी जो होता है कि ये मुमकिन है क्या कंपनी को ये दौर में, ये फेज में. तो these general managers or the middle level business managers, they have that particular again the strategic eye towards identifying that vision that is seen by top management that can be interpreted. उनकी भाषा वो समझते हैं और they figure out how it can be possible, what exactly that particular part of business is focusing on. Because I am having a diversified company, so which exact product line can I pitch in that particular area, which is going to be my business expansion plan targeted. Okay, so that would be the formation of a common goal of a particular project which is now going to take its existence. तो यहाँ birth होता है वो जो strategy है कि business को expand करना है. ये एक idea जो था top management ने दिया, एक vision था, उसको एक conceiving of that idea हम बोल सकते हैं, जो the middle level general managers अपने analytical ability से propose कर सकते हैं. कहाँ कर सकते हैं? To their functional strategic managers, and these are the business unit heads. क्योंकि हर एक सेक्टर में अपना अपना डिपार्टमेंट्स का क्लस्टर होता है. सो वो डिपार्टमेंट हेड्स को ये पर्टिकुलर मिडिल लेवल मैनेजमेंट अपना प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करने का आइडिया या फिर अपना बिजनेस एक्सपांड करने का आइडिया, गोल उनके सामने रख देते हैं. एंड दिस इज चैनलाइज्ड, we can call it as a channelized formulated vision, which is converted into objects or the objectives, we can say. Okay, and this is the responsibility of the head of the functional activity heads or the business unit heads. वो क्या करते हैं? वो कॉमन गोल जो होता है उसको आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं. गोल क्या है यहाँ पे कि मुझे सपोज देयर आर ऑटोमोबाइल एंड आईटी सेक्टर, तो ऑटोमोबाइल सेक्टर का भी बाद में देखते हैं, आईटी सेक्टर का हम सिलेक्ट करते हैं, या फिर आईटी सेक्टर को बाजू में रख के अभी हेल्थ केयर, कोविड चल रहा है, तो हमारा हेल्थ केयर का सेक्टर जो है उसमें हम एक कॉमन गोल बनाते हैं और उसको क्वांटिफाइबल ऑब्जेक्टिव में ड्रिल डाउन करते हैं, क्योंकि कॉमन गोल अचीव करने के लिए यू नीड टू एक्चुअली डिजाइन सर्टन ग्रुप ऑफ टास्क जिनको हम ऑब्जेक्टिव्स बोलते हैं. ओके, सो वंस these objectives are set, ओके, एक के बाद एक ऑब्जेक्टिव जैसे ही हम अचीव करते जाएंगे, यू आर गोइंग टू अप्रोच टुवर्ड्स द गोल अकम्प्लिशमेंट. गोल हासिल करने के लिए ऑब्जेक्टिव से गुजरना पड़ता है. आपको प्रोजेक्ट में भी ये अनुभव मिल रहा होगा कि टाइटल और द टॉपिक ऑफ योर प्रोजेक्ट इज नथिंग बट इट इज ड्रिल डाउन इन योर ऑब्जेक्टिव. आप ऑब्जेक्टिव अचीव कर रहे हो मतलब आपका टाइटल बन रहा है, प्रोजेक्ट के एक स्वरूप आ रहा है उसको. So that is the responsibility of the functional strategic management. And finally, ये सब कुछ किससे करवाना है हमको? That is the lower level operational staff. Diversified जो भी product line हमने focus किया है, suppose healthcare in this sector, the responsibility of the plant manager with unit managers and lower level supervisory staff, उनको ये objectives सामने रख दिए जाते हैं. And these managers now chop those objectives into certain tasks and assignments. जो न्यू ट्रेनी ज्वाइन होते हैं किसी कंपनी में, आप लोग भी जैसे फ्रेशर करके आप किसी कंपनी में जाते हैं, तो आपके लिए वो थ्रेड ऑफ असाइनमेंट आ जाता है. आपको ये नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि मुझे ये इतना सा काम कैसे मिला है. Okay, that experience itself will slowly gradually take you to that particular completion of the project because you are contributing along with that huge team. So that is the way the levels of strategies can be identified. And the last strategy which I just mentioned, that is the operational strategy. They are tactical in nature. They follow the plan that is generated and they work together to achieve the objective that is being set, right? So again, one more thing to mention here, the operational people as well as the functional people, they are the grassroots people, we can say, from the organization, who actually are involved in tactical things. Whereas above that, those who are the business strategists and the top level authority, these are the strategic decision makers. So here I need to recall that there are two types of decisions, strategic and tactical. Anyone can just mention what is the difference, or anyone would like to answer this question? Anyone from your class? One major difference that differentiates strategic decision from the tactical one, apart from who takes it and who are involved. Yes, friends? Anyone can make a mark?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, please go ahead.
I thought statement is involved.
आवाज नहीं आ रही, आपकी आवाज ब्रेक हो रही है.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, one at a time, both of you all can answer.
सागर बोल रहे.
Yes, Sagar. Or you all can type it in the chat box quickly so that maybe Prasad sir can read it for me. Or you yourself can read if the voice is audible. I'll just see quickly.
Hello, ma'am. Karan, yeah.
Yeah, Karan, tell me.
Yeah, like as you said, the tactical decision or a strategic decision, right?
Yeah.
So as you had described previously, strategic decision can be the overall plan basically, which
Okay.
can include operational activity, and tactical are the basically actual plans which are meant to complete a work or goal plan.
Okay, so these are the, when we talk about the operational or the tactical matters, these are the ground level things which are assigned to the worker level. Okay, the operational staff. So how we are going to do it? So that is the tactical thing, day to day. Whereas the strategic things are at a higher level, और वो tactical things को run करने के लिए, उनको
Right.
monitor करने के लिए जो machinery होती है, machinery माने group of people, those who are systematically
Hierarchy.
working, तो उनका responsibility या higher level authorities होते हैं. Fine, we'll move ahead. So learning from this session, we'll try to understand what is strategic management, meaning and characteristic distinction between strategy and tactics, understand mission and vision statement, and if time permits, we'll also visit strategic management process. Today, I won't think strategic intent part, that is the last topic, will be possible. That will take as a next session, because we have to also, I want to discuss the Apple case as well if time permits. So I'll give preference for that. So as I mentioned, strategy is management's game plan for strengthening the organization's competitive position, satisfying customers, and achieving performance targets. The illustrative growth strategies, here are some of the illustrative growth strategies. Abhi ye growth bol rahi hu, but there could be many other also. Cost related, ye growth related hai. It could be cost related, it could be market related. Okay, so there are multiple types which will be touch basing as we go ahead with the sessions. So here, as an example, I have considered growth strategy. Ki hold relative position in high growth productive or market area. This could be one way I'm describing. Let's not go in detail right now. I'm just trying to give you a feel कि strategic माने क्या होता है ये strategic. जब हम case study solve करेंगे, आपको इसका सही तरह से meaning समझ में आएगा. Market share is high growth market. Market share in mature markets. Now ये हर एक मीनिंग इसका केस स्टडी में हमको समझ में आने वाला है आगे. होल्ड स्ट्रॉन्ग रिलेटिव पोजीशन इन मैच्योर मार्केट. यूज एक्सेस कैश फ्लो फंड्स टू इफेक्ट पेनिट्रेशन with the existing product line, multinational market. These are the keywords I'm trying to expose you all to. Like for example, when I'm talking about launching or expanding my business of my diversified product, there should be some logic in selecting that segment, selecting that product line, timeline when it has to be, otherwise you will fall on your face, the company may go bankrupt. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean to say. You need to study the market, and if your timeline is correct, you'll bang on it. You may capture the market revenue like anything. If your timing is not good, then there is a threat. So new product or market domestically, this would be one more strategy. Or hold strong relative position in diversified product line domestically and use excess cash flow funds capability and other resources to diversify market. Again, these all things we are going to see in the case study, but here I'm trying to give you all a flair of that particular the environment of growth strategy. Agar hum samajh we are going to understand it during the case study discussion. तो strong relative position मतलब क्या? जैसे प्रोडक्ट लाइन हमारी 10 प्रोडक्ट्स हैं हेल्थ केयर में, लेकिन अभी कोविड के फेज में मैं शायद 10 पे फोकस ना करूं. आई विल फोकस ओनली दोज व्हिच आर related to that particular disease, that pandemic, that will help me gain the business. So test of a winning strategy would be goodness of fit test, match to industry and competitive condition, opportunities and threats. So यहाँ पे SWOT analysis आ जाता है. I had asked you all to read about it as well, but because of the time constraint, probably आज वो touch base करना possible नहीं. Again, that would be get converted into one session because SWOT analysis is very important. So I don't want to miss out. So यहाँ पे आपके strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats को परखा जाता है, right? So in order to actually devise a strategy, you need to consider SWOT analysis to be very important aspect. Tailored to company's strengths, weaknesses, competencies and capabilities. Tailored matlab you need to customize it, you need to adapt it. Competitive advantage test, that is with respect to the market conditions and your competitors, leads to sustainable competitive advantage, that with respect to the performance test. So that what would be the outcome and how would be the market condition when you launch it, whether you're going to gain it, in what way, everything is forecasted, estimated. Boost profitability and competitive strength, and long-term position, because you don't want to just win the case and then get disappeared, और आपके पीछे से कोई आता है और आपको ओवरटेक करके चला जाता है, ऐसा ना हो जाए. तो आपकी प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी तो बूस्ट होना ही चाहिए व्हेन यू एक्चुअली टेक और सम स्ट्रेटेजिक मूव, बट एट द सेम टाइम आपका सस्टेनेबिलिटी का भी देखना चाहिए कि आप ज्यादा देर मार्केट के हीरो बनते रहे. सो दैट ऑल्सो इज वन मोर आई, that is long-term position in the market. These are the tasks involved in strategic management: defining business and stating a mission, setting measurable objectives, crafting a strategy to achieve those objectives. I have explained here in the last lecture what are measurable objectives. For example, when I'm saying I want to expand my customer base in Latin America, I need to quantify it. One quantification I have given here कि okay area specification दिया है, लेकिन customer base मैंने दिया नहीं है specification. So as a middle level authority, I'll ask the top management कि what is our strength that we are looking forward to expand. So currently we have 10,000 customer base. Can we go ahead with 15,000, or do you want us to focus now in a bigger way? So that is another measurable quantification we can say of the objectives. You need to give some values so that they are understood by the subordinate level, that is the functional managers. So you need to craft that strategy properly, and then with the help of the operational staff, you implement a strategy. You design work strategy, you distribute it among the operational staff and actually implement it. And finally, evaluating the performance of the strategy, reviewing new developments and taking corrective action. This is very, very important and ongoing, because whenever we actually deal with any strategy which is being deployed for a particular project or for a particular company, you need to evaluate कि वो strategy आपके लिए कैसी साबित हो रही है और मार्केट कैसे किस तरह से रिस्पॉन्स दे रहा है, और आपका प्रोडक्ट या आपकी कंपनी उसको कैसे झेल रही है, whether it is rocking or whether it is from the Greek term tactile, which means art of arrangement. It's a skill of being or handling different situations to achieve a specific goal, that is at the base level. It is defined as a process that integrates all the resources of the firm, like men, material, method, machinery, money, to cope up with the changing situation immediately. And tactics are subordinate as well as in support of the strategy. There can be an n number of tactics in a single strategy. It's n, not end, formulated by middle management, that is department heads or divisional managers, for making considering the company's overall strategy. They are made according to the prevalent market conditions. Hence, the changes are frequently made. So you can to a conclusion over here, that is tactic things are actually happening on a day-to-day basis. They change, they keep on change, they keep on recurring. So obviously the strategic things are not as active and dynamic as tactics. So a strategy is not what you wish to would happen. It is a set of practical actions for moving forward. Recalling strategy and tactics, the strategies are choosing the best plan for accomplishing long-term goal of the organization, whereas tactics, instant reaction of the organization in response for the changing business environment. For a business entity, both tactics and strategy are both important. It should be kept in mind while making strategies or tactics that tactics match with the strategy, and it should go hand in hand, because the tactical things are supportive to the strategic thing. Although the strategies are devised first, उनको अमल में लाने के लिए हमको tactical plan बनाना पड़ता है. Similarly, the strategy should consider the tactic. If these two work in tandem, that is hand in hand, then the outcome will be always positive and the risk failure will be reduced. These are the components of strategy, that is the mission, objectives and goal, followed by alternative courses of action and development of resources for achieving the desired objectives, which is the common objective of the organization. We were talking about the vision. So I had asked you all to go through the vision of Matrix as an organization as well as any other organization. So what is the vision? Strategic vision is a description of what the company is capable of becoming. मेरी capability क्या है, मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ, मेरी organization क्या कर सकती है, तो उसका हमको एक statement बनाना पड़ता है. It is often communicated in the mission statement. So vision is actually visible in the mission statement. So what is the mission? An organization mission is its purpose or the reason for its existence. It states what it is providing to the society. मुझे मेरी कंपनी की काबिलियत पे बिल्कुल शक नहीं है, लेकिन ये मैं किस तरह से बता सकती हूँ मेरी कंपनी सोसाइटी के लिए क्या दे सकती है, अपने मिशन के स्टेटमेंट में चाहिए. It identifies scope of the company's operations in terms of products or services offered and market serves. It puts into words not only the company which is right now, but what it wants to become in near future. Further, apart from vision and mission, objectives. Objectives are the end points towards which all the managerial activities are directed. Basically, when we talk about an example of your SIP also, the objectives are nothing but the group of tasks which you are going to achieve so that your title जो भी आपने तय किया है, टाइटल कैसे तय किया है, कोई तो वर्ड आपने समझ लिया है, कोई तो गैप आपने समझ लिया है, वो प्रॉब्लम एरिया समझ लिया है, और वो प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए आपने कुछ ऑल्टरनेटिव तरीके अपनाए हैं और वो हमने ऑब्जेक्टिव में ढाले हैं. एक के बाद एक ऑब्जेक्टिव आप पार करते जाओगे तो आपका प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीशन की तरह आप बढ़ोगे. So these are the objectives which are bound upon the wheel of change. They may change in emphasis over a period of time on occurrence of an incident on change in a situation. For example, here sales director may start with identification of demand, change to creation of demand, and then further simulation of the demand. Goals. Basically, when we are actually achieving the objectives, you are marching towards achieving the goal. It is an open-end statement of what one wish to accomplish. For example, in terms of efficiency, in terms of profitability, survival, sustainability, technological leadership, growth, etc. A mission statement explains what a company wants to do now, whereas the vision statement says what a company wants to be in future. Here is a sample. जो झलकती है विजन स्टेटमेंट में, दैट इज क्रिएटिंग एन एम्बियंस फॉर एकेडमिक एक्सीलेंस. वो हमको अचीव करना है, किस तरह से मिशन स्टेटमेंट में वो रिफ्लेक्ट होता है. लिवरेजिंग नॉलेज टू एक्सपांड द होराइजन. हमारा जो भी नॉलेज गेनिंग है, तो दैट इज बियॉन्ड द बुक्स, दैट इज नॉट लिमिटेड टू द सिलेबस. वी ट्राई टू गिव इम्पार्ट एजुकेशन with a right attitude, right? Example, a corporate example is also given here. One of the vision statements by Tata Group of companies: by the financial year 2024, we will become the most aspirational Indian auto brand, consistently winning by delivering sustainable mobility solutions. Sustainable माने long term तक जो रास्ता तय कर सकता है, जो ड्यूरेबल हो सकता है, exceeding the customers' expectations and creating a highly engaged workforce. ये हमारी कैपेबिलिटी है टाटा की, लेकिन वो अपने मिशन में कैसे विजिबल होता है? टाटा की मिशन स्टेटमेंट इस तरह से है: we innovate mobility solutions with passion to enhance the quality of life. So definitely these are the good examples which we can quote in our vision and mission statement का example. And strategic management process. In some of the books it is given in 3, in some of the book it is given as 4. So this is the 4 steps method which I have put forth. That is, you need to scan the environment, study it, review it, analyze it, and based on that एक strategy formulate की जाती है. This strategy formulation is done by the top authority, followed by, with the help of the middle level management, functional and the operational staff, you actually implement the strategy which is being formulated. एक बार वो implement होती है तो आगे जाके वो evaluate होती जाती है throughout its life cycle. So strategy is evaluated, and अगर उसमें कुछ feedback आता है तो वो फीडबैक फिर से पीछे जाता है इनपुट के लिए, इनपुट के तौर पे, एंड देन दैट साइकिल कंटिन्यूज. सो दिस इज द स्ट्रेटेजिक मैनेजमेंट प्रोसेस, and here is the detailed recap of that. You can see this particular diagram particularly focus on the formulation of the strategy, that is creating them and implementing them, that is putting the strategy into actions. So these are the small baby steps which are involved, which I have mentioned here. So at the end, we can say that strategic management is a complex process for 3 reasons. Strategic management in decisions about the future. Managers in different departments in an organization have different priorities which he needs to balance. And strategic management involves major multifarious changes in the organizations that are supposed to be managed by various ways to keep the culture, maybe structure, reward system, etc. Strategic management process, उसमें मैनेजरल अटेंशन बहुत जरूरी है, so that it is a integration of the formulation and the implementation process, that is creating an idea